Okay, I wanted to show you this, how to write the equation of a line that has a slope of -1/2 over here, -1/2, and passes through the point 3, 4. So basically think about like, what I want you to think about is a graph, right? And here's the point 3, 4. Let's say it's up here somewhere. And then it has a slope of -1, right 2. That's what slope means. It means down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. Or it could mean up 1, left 2, which would put you somewhere here-ish. I'm not drawing the exact, but there's this line. Do you guys all see this line that's happening right here? So they don't want just the graph of it, they actually want the equation of it. So here's my favorite equation. It's called point slope form. The reason why it's called point slope form is because here's my point, x1, y1, and here's my slope, m. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to write the equation of this line. Okay, so all I have to do is figure out what my m is. So here's my m right here. M is -1/2. And here's my xy, except for I'm going to call it my x1, y1, right? And the reason why I'm calling it my x1, y1 is because this is a very specific point. So think about whenever they have these little subscripts down here, the ones, means they're talking about a very specific point, 3, 4, or whatever it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. So here I go. It's y minus, and I leave some space, equals, this is going to be where my m is, parentheses, x minus, oops, here I go, minus, and then close that parenthesis. And so what I want to do is, I want to fill in the blanks with all my information. So this m right here goes right here. So it's -1/2. Remember, that means down 1, right 2, or up 1, left 2. And this 3 goes in the x spot right here, and the 4 goes in the y spot. Okay, that's really it. I'm done writing the equation of the line. Sometimes they like you to write the equation of a line in like slope-intercept form, which means y is by itself. So let's go ahead and do that and make sure we know how to convert from one place to the other. So the first thing is I'm going to just distribute this -1/2 right here. So it's -1/2x. Now, -1/2 times -3, first of all, that's a positive, and 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times, see invisible 1 right here, invisible 1, right, is 2. Equals to, nothing changed there, y minus 4. And you have a couple of options here, how you want to do this. You can get rid of your fractions. I'm just going to keep going, and I go +4 on both sides. Except for over here, I'm not going to write a +4 the way it looks. I know that 4 is the same thing as something over 2. Now the reason why I want to do that is because in order to add fractions, I have to have the same denominator. So this 2 right here. This denominator down here is a 1. So what divided by 2 is the same thing as 4? What over 2 is the same thing as 4? And that's 8. So in reality, even though I see +4 in my mind, I'm kind of thinking, here, let me change colors, maybe an orange, this whole +8/2, which these two are the same right here, okay? So 3/2 plus 8/2, right, that's what I want to think, is 11/2. Now you can think about pizza. If I had 3/2 of a pizza plus 8/2 of a pizza, I really have 11/2. And so the rest of this is the same. So we write y equals -1/2 x plus 11/2. So as yucky as this looks, this is actually the equation of this line right here. I could prove it by plugging in this point, and notice it still has the same slope, -1/2, -1/2. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. So I'm going to plug in the 3 and the 4 here. So it's going to say 4 equals to -1/2 times 3 plus 11/2. So I'm going to come over here because I'm running out of space. So that is 4 equals to, what's negative 1 times 3? That's right, it's negative 3. 2 times invisible 1, here's my invisible 1 over here, is a 2 plus 11 halves. Okay, so that's 4 equals to, what's negative 3 halves plus 11 halves? Now, because, again, the denominators are the same, we have to just add the top. 11 minus 3, or negative 3 plus 11 is 8. And then you keep your bottom. 8 over 2 is 4. And does 4 equal to 4? Yep. That means that that point is on this line, and the slope matches, right? So that means we're done. So there's my little picture that was going on in my head. Make sure you know how to use this equation right here and know that this is the slope m, and this is your x1, y1. And you can pretty much do this with any slope and any point.